Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude and aka Steve, of course. Welcome back. WBE week 11, I believe. Second to last week of the WBE, and sending off Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Only way I know. I mean, I gotta stop myself. I could not find my monster before. I lost it, right? So I got another one. And I look up and I had put my other one here. So now I got two monsters, and this is a good day to be Steve. It is. So, WBE video. If you guys enjoyed the video, you want to leave a like, show some support. Honestly, I'm going to be totally frank with you guys. I am like 6,000 watch minutes in the next week away from being able to monetize my channel again. If you guys want to do me a favor, if you just watch some videos of mine, maybe throw a playlist on and just leave some of that shit running in the background. Just to help get me over the hump. I don't ask for a lot, so I just want to make, because once September 5th hits of a full calendar year, I am rambling. The point is, got a battle against Patterrz. Guys, check out his channel. Well, you know who he is. You know who he is. If you don't, you're missing out on a lot of quality stuff. His link in the description. I am using the same team I've used the last 2-3 weeks because I don't have any other option. And I'll be using this very same team again next week, so get used to it. But it is a fun team. I got a Zelf, Armaldo, Swampert, Politoed, Quillfish, and of course Thunderous. I traded for Scizor, and I'm not going to be able to use him. Life gets in the way. It happens. But either way, he's got Tapu Koko, Gyarados of the Mega variety, Snorlax, he's got Xatu, and he's got Alolan Exeggutor, and that thing, Delphox. So let's actually get into the battle. Let's get into the game. Then I'll try to give you guys. Oh, my phone is every time I got a Snapchat. Who's it from? You know what? Let's not worry about it for now. So this is, of course, Patterrz, and we are off. So based on his team, I figured he's going to lead with Tapu Koko or Xatu. So I decided Thunderous is a good lead for both of those things. I can't imagine, right, that he's going to be Rocky MZ Tapu Koko or anything like that. So I feel pretty confident and safe and just kind of staying in. He's going to U-turn on me, which is fine. That does a disgustingly little amount of damage, so I'm very excited at that. He is going to end up going into his Snorlax, and I'm going to go ahead and Sludge Wave. I thought, you know what, if he does stay in, and honestly, I just thought it was the safest play because that Tapu Koko is a real problem for me, so I wanted to try to do as much damage as possible, and actually that critical hit helps me out, even though he has a berry that pops, because I now can see that berry popped. And I'm thinking, all right, great. So maybe he's some kind of curse set. Maybe he's some kind of, I don't know. Maybe some kind of a. I figured some kind of a setup sweeper that doesn't involve going to sleep. But yes, he goes for curse. So my suspicions were correct, and I take the opportunity to go for a nice big. Wait for it. Oh, that's right. I forgot the stat boosting. It's got to happen. I take the opportunity. Got Quillfish here. I love that back. Go for a nice taunt so we cannot curse again. I don't want him doing that. I figured he's going to do that, so let's go ahead and just stop him here. But he goes for Recycle to get that berry back, and I realized immediately I need to deal with that. But I figure I could, if he's got Earthquake, Body Slam, whatever, I can live that. I'll go ahead and get later Spikes up, but Patterrz is like, Steve, I'm in your fucking brain. I'm drilled into your skull right now. I'm so locked in. I can predict every move, and he does, and now I get Spikes. What a horrible waste of a turn, right? I go for all he does is switch, and he gets Spikes up. But he then switches out, and he immediately switches out, goes into Gyarados, and that's going to be a Mega Gyarados soon, so he doesn't intimidate me, but whatever. I'm just going to fire up Liquidation. I kind of wanted to see. I honestly didn't think he would stay in his Xatu because I have used Destiny Bond before. And I don't know what his speed could be on his. I don't know what kind of Xatu he's running at all. So he is to become Mega, and I know I can live this. I am a bulky Quillfish, and I also know that I definitely do need to get some hazards up. And I know he's probably not going to go back into Xatu. He's not going to keep doing that because eventually he's going to be wrong. So he goes for the Crunch, and that. Oh man, Quillfish! I fucking love Quillfish so much. I love Quillfish so much. Such a great Pokemon. I love him so much. So I get Spikes up. So I do get a layer of Spikes. And now I kind of got to make a decision if I want to get another layer of Spikes, if I want to predict him to predict that, and he's going to go into Xatu. Actually, predict him to go into Xatu on my Spikes, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out. I'm going to switch in Thunderous. So I'm now able to kind of, I have the lead here with this initiative. He's obviously got to switch. But he's probably going to go back into Snorlax. So I figure, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and just... we'll get the Spike damage first. We're going to go ahead and just Thunderbolt. We're going to go ahead and kind of see... I want to see if he's going to go for Recycle again at this, or risk the fact that I might have like a Z... I don't know, maybe like a Z electric move, because that would fucking ruin him. But he does go for Recycle, but I don't think he suspects the fact that I have Trick on his Elf. So I figured, you know what, if he goes for Recycle, then his Elf is safe. I'm going to trick him and make him unable to go ahead and use that, you know, that great old Curse or anything like that. So he is stuck. But he goes for Facade. Had to be. If he has one attack, it's probably going to be a normal type move. That does a lot of damage. And I did not know that that Wikiberry didn't do that. I thought it would, you know, I thought that I would be at low enough, but I was not. I was so close. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually U-turn on the Snorlax, and that was a perfect decision on my part, obviously, because he goes into Gyarados or Mega Gyarados, and it's super effective. So I can once again get in Thunderous with some offensive pressure. And now he's got a decision to make if he wants to go into Snorlax, if he wants to go into Executor, if he wants to go into his Tapu Koko. He's got a lot of stuff that he could possibly do. So I am going to go ahead and just fire off. Oh, he's going to frisk me. He's going to see the Iapa Berry, which I'll probably have for the rest of the season. So I do Volt Switch, and I am able to get the advantage again, but that did not do as much damage as I would have liked. Granted, I mean, he is, you know. So I go to his Elf, and now I need to decide if I want to go for a Zen Headbutt, if I want to go for a U-turn, if I want to go for Stealth Rock. I do U-turn, hoping to God that I kill this thing. I'm obviously not going to. If I was banded, it's possible if I was banded. I'm not banded now because I tricked that away, and now I have a berry that I can't use, but at least that Snorlax can't be doing its recycle nonsense. I go into Quillfish, mostly as I figure, you know what, I'm just gonna die. Maybe he's got, like, I didn't see a Z item. Maybe he's got, like, a Dragonian Z on him, or Grassium Z or something. So he Trick Rooms, and I did not expect that at all. But I figure, you know, I'm a Quillfish. I've lowered his, maybe he goes for Giga Drain. And for some reason, I just didn't expect that, right? I didn't expect him to then get HP back. I did not do that. So now he's got this super strong low Executor, and I go into Armaldo. I have X-Scissor, which is nice. But the other problem is, I'm not going to go first. So he's going to Giga Drain. It's going to do a lot to me. That is so much. I have to hope that I can kill him with X-Scissor, or else I am in for a very terrible experience, courtesy of this long-necked boy. You take him out, which is nice. Unfortunately, I lost Quillfish, and Armaldo's out of not that much HP, but I still do have Mega Swampert ready to go, ready to sweep. Unfortunately, I have some more Trick Room turns to worry about, but he is forced to attack. The sad thing is, he's banded now. But at least he's not going to just keep recycling, getting that berry back with the Curse. Because I have no Ghost types. If I had fucking Sizzler, that would have been perfect. But I don't. And I can't. And I won't. So I go to his Elf, and I just switch out and actually go to Politoed. I kind of was hoping I would die and thought maybe I would die here. Because now I figured this is the opportunity. I'm going to set up my sweep. I'm going to set up my sweep with Politoed. And, but he goes for Facade, and that does not do. I mean, he's bannered, but he's probably more of a setup mod anyway. But, so I'm only going to lose one turn of rain, but now I'm in my final phase. Right? I'm in the end game now. I have one more rain, 6 more turns of rain. I have no more options to get rain up, so this is now the time that Mega Perk can sweep. And I chose it because I think, so, Koko will die. Snorlax will die. Delphox is gonna die. Obviously, unless there's random sashes in there, but it's like Xatu could be sash, but probably not, right? I mean, I don't really see Xatu being sash. But I am gonna become Mega Pert, and I'm gonna go right ahead and just take out the Snorlax, and I got 5 turns left to take out 4 Mon. And I also have Thunderous in the back. Thunderous can 1v1 Tapu Koko because I have Sludge Wave. And then I have, you know, a Zelf that's still pretty fast, so a Zelf can still outspeed, what is it? This guy here. So, worse, you know, but if I got those Stealth Rocks up, if I chose Stealth Rocks, would have been nice. But either way, I'm going to go for a sick Waterfall here, and that's not going to be enough to take him out, but I'm going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet, and oh my god, Rocky Helmet Giga Drain. Rocky Helmet Giga Drain, Xatu. specifically designed for Mega Swampert. During the time in which this battle happened, I had this biggest, like, oh my god, I got God Smile. But I have Ice Beam. I have Ice Beam, so I'm not going to die to the Rocky Helmet. I'm not going to die to the Rocky Helmets, and at this point, Mega Swampert, see, if I took out that Xatu, that Ice Beam, it would just a smooth sail, but I did not. I did not. And unfortunately, Xatu is going to take me out. So, I have pretty much one hope left, and that is that his Delphox is bulky for some reason and can't KO Thundurus. It can do a solid 50% of Thundurus, and I get my Yappy ready to pop, and then I'll still be able to 1v1 that Tapu Koko, but that Rocky Helmet, Giga Drain Xatu. It seems so obvious now, right? After the fact, it seems like, oh yeah, obviously. But at the time, that's not what I thought. So here I thought he's probably Psychium Z then. I could go into Azelf and just take that, but then Azelf could die. But then I thought if he's not Psychium Z, I mean, he probably went into the thing because I'm faster, because he's faster than not Tapu Koko. If he's Psychium Z and I go into Azelf, I'll be able to take a hit from Delphox back again. If he's not Psychium Z and I go into Azelf, I think I lose, because then I'm not going to end up having Azelf for, or I'm not going to end up having Azelf that can outspeed Delphox if need be later. So I took the chance, and he was Psychium Z, and he beat me, and maybe I can flinch him to death. So I figured if, worst case, if, like, let's say he was Delphox, and he maybe was trying to bait me into going for an electric type attack, and then went into Tapu Koko, I would need Azelf. So if I went into Azelf predicting, so that just didn't work. Things didn't work. But you know what, guys? Still having some fun. We got like 1 week left, or maybe 2 weeks, I don't remember. And then we're off the 3DS forever. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I will see each and every one of you guys next time